What is up, guys? It is Ozzy from OzTalksHW, and this is my Smart Builders Buyer's Guide. And basically what this is a combination of budget build videos into one. You know, there are a lot of different videos, and I could make individual videos for each build or budget that I'm requested for, but you know, I decided it's better for me to, you know, just combine all of that into one video so you guys can just go to one place for all of your budget needs. And so this is what happened, this series. So this is basically going to be a monthly thing, and even though I'm kind of late, this budget build video is for the month of March. The budget is going to range from $250 to $600 because I think over $600 you're not really in the budget E range anymore. You're going more to the mid-end range. And of course, I don't want to keep you guys here too long, so I'm just going to go over the highlights of each build. I'm not going to go through every single one. Before I start though, I just want to go over a few rules. I'm not including rebates into this because I know rebates are not always the most reliable and they don't always go through. Shipping price is not included because shipping differs, of course, depending on where you are. Everything on this list is also new or refurbished, and if it's refurbished, it has at least a 2-year warranty instilled on it. Lastly, all of these builds, and I believe all future builds, unless something crazy happens, will have at least 8 gigs of RAM. I'm gonna say that across the board now. The RAM is so cheap right now that it doesn't really matter what brand you get. So if the RAM prices in the build list change or increase, you can always just switch it out for something else. So the first build on this list is actually only $250. It's the AMD 5350 AM1 APU, but we will not be using the iGPU in this because it's actually pretty weak for any type of gaming. Instead, we're going to be heading over to GPU Shack for the GPU, and we're going to be using the GTX 750. So the $300 PC will be using the Celeron G1840 dual-core CPU, and although you will have to tweak settings here and there for games that do not allow non-hyper-threaded dual cores, you will be getting solid performance for the price. It will be tied in with the GTX 750 Ti. It's only $100 right now on Newegg, and so that's a really good deal, and expect to be getting, again, low to medium settings at 1080p. The $350 PC is not much different from the $300 one. I will still be using the same CPU, but instead I will be switching out the 750 Ti with the GTX 950. This is a pretty good card, slightly overpriced, but you know, it's the best that you can get for this budget, and you can overclock it to pretty good speeds. On top of that, it does not use very much power, and you'll get solid 1080p medium performance. So now going up to the 400 range and above, you will be able to play games in medium to high-ish settings, 1080p. Tweaking settings, of course, to fit whatever build it is, but you will be seeing more performance and a bigger performance jump. The $400 PC will use the Athlon 860K, or if you want to switch it out, you could use the Athlon 845, which just released. It's a slightly bit faster than the 860K. The GPU that we're going to be using is the same GPU, the GTX 950. I just decided to up the CPU a tiny bit just so you don't have to deal with games like Far Cry 4, which won't run on the Celeron. The $500 PC will use the same CPU, but instead we're switching out the 950 and upgrading to the 380. Expect medium to high settings at 1080p. And if you want, you could actually go 1440p, just turn down the settings a little bit. But you know, for $500, that's actually a really good deal. Last but not least, actually it's the fastest of the bunch, it's the $600 PC. We're going up to the i5 4460. This is a great CPU for the price. It's the cheapest i5 you can find, and it will not bottleneck most of the graphics cards out on the market today. Fortunately, we will be pairing it up with the R9 380X, which is a step up from the 380, and you can still overclock it. Expect high settings 1080p on this baby, and you'll be set for a while gaming on this. So that's the first installment of this series. If you guys enjoyed it, if you have any questions, if you liked me doing it this way instead of having individual videos, let me know. I'm sorry I can't go as in depth into each build, because if I did that, the video would be like twice as long as it is now. But I do have all the PC part picker links in the description. If you have any questions, just let me know. And thank you guys for watching. Oh, by the way, we hit 1,000 subscribers last week, which is awesome. Let's just keep growing and expanding. I will be updating my social media. I'll be adding to Twitter so you guys can follow me and interact with me there. I think that's a good way for me to really post news if I have any breaks in my uploading schedule like I just did. But yeah, thanks a lot, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.